cats in Bluey, Bonnie abandoning her toys, and even Shrek going to the real world. A lot of things are going to happen in the movies coming out in the future. Toy Story 6. Pixar has already made it clear that Toy Story 6 will begin production as soon as the studio comes up with a good story for the movie, so it is only a matter of time, especially since the 5th movie did extremely well at the box office. What we can be sure of is that no matter what the story of Toy Story 6 ends up being, it is going to be heartbreaking, quite possibly showing Bonnie abandoning her toys. The reason? Andrew Stanton, the director and screenwriter of Toy Story 5, said that he wants the next movie to be Bonnie's farewell to the franchise, bringing her story to an end after 3 movies, just like Andy's story. In Toy Story 3, Andy became an adult and gave his toys to Bonnie. With that in mind, it is possible that the 6th movie will follow a similar path, showing the girl entering her teenage years and losing her desire to play. But let's remember that this is only one possibility. That is just one of the 12 amazing movies coming soon. It's time to have fun with us in another Cinewave. Shrek 5. The Ogre's new movie suffered a pretty shocking leak, revealing that the story would be about Shrek being teleported to the real world. This left many fans shocked and full of questions. For example, does this mean Shrek is going to become human just like he did in Shrek 2? We still do not know for sure, but do you know what is strange? The movie was delayed after this leak. It was originally going to be released in 2026, but its release date was changed to June 30th, 2027. Coincidence or not, that is pretty suspicious. Many fans believe the delay happened so that the movie's story could be completely rewritten, which would explain why the Shrek 5 trailer seems to show a different story. However, pause on this scene from the trailer. Felicia appears catching a ride on a broomstick with a witch. This image directly matches the leaked script, in which a spell cast by Felicia sends Shrek to the real world. Could this witch be the one who teaches Felicia the spell? This detail is very important in the story from the leaked script. In it, Shrek is teleported to the real world precisely because a spell cast by his daughter goes wrong. Based on what the trailers seem to suggest, in the rewritten version of the movie, Shrek will go on an adventure with his family and friends to find Felicia in far farther away, a very dangerous kingdom. That is because Felicia ran away from home to go to this kingdom. There are still no signs that Shrek will go to the real world in this version. That may have been completely removed, or DreamWorks could be hiding that part of the story to surprise us. Bluey, the movie. Do you think Shrek was the only one affected by a leak? Wrong. Bluey is getting a big screen adventure, and this is one of the unreleased movies that has suffered the most leaks, revealing an incredible secret. There will be cats in the movie. Among the leaked images, we can see a family of felines, and the leaks have practically been confirmed as real because the leaked images are being removed from the internet by BBC Studios, Bluey's global distributor. For that reason, we cannot even show you the leaked images. The leaks came from the website of Cosmic Dino Studio itself, the studio animating the production, because the website's security was pretty weak. Unlike the TV show, the movie will be animated in 3D, and the leaks already show what the characters will look like in this animation style. We are not going to show the official images. The final result looks similar to this fan-made model, only with more details. Bluey the movie will be released on August 6th, 2027. Zootopia 3. Bluey the movie and Shrek 5 were leaked, but Bluey also has something in common with another future movie. Its franchise is not the only one that will introduce animals that have never been seen before, because Zootopia 3 promises that its story will be about birds. And this was confirmed in the post-credit scene of Zootopia 2, in which a bird feather falls onto Judy's window. The first movie was only about mammals, until Zootopia 2 revealed that reptiles also exist, but were forbidden from living in the city of Zootopia. And now there are the birds, which are still a complete mystery. Despite all of this, it still has not been confirmed that Zootopia 3 is in development, but relax. The directors of the movies, Jared Bush and Byron Howard, said that it should not take as long for a third movie to be made. Zootopia 2 was released 9 long years after the first one, but the next sequel will take less time to make. Our guess? Maybe we will see the movie released sometime around the middle of 2028. But are you more excited for Bluey the movie or Zootopia 3? Comment hashtag Bluey or hashtag Zootopia down below so we can find out which one wins this competition. Super Mario 3. The post-credit scene of the Super Mario Galaxy movie also made it clear that Illumination and Nintendo intend to make another sequel, and it already shows that the big new addition to the next movie will be Princess Daisy. She is one of the main princesses from the Super Mario games, and Illumination already introduced her in the post-credit scene to get all of us extremely excited about the Plumber Brothers' next adventure. Unlike Zootopia, Super Mario 3 is already in production, which was confirmed in an interview by Keegan-Michael Key, the actor who voices Toad in the original language. Apparently, it will be released in 2029. Toad's voice actor also confirmed this, but if you still need more proof, you should know that Jack Black, who voices Bowser in the English version of the movie, said in another interview that nobody should be surprised to hear him as Bowser again in 2029. A Minecraft movie squared. Speaking of Jack Black, Warner surprised everyone with the promotional video for a Minecraft movie squared, the sequel to the live-action Minecraft movie in which Jack Black plays Steve. And there were several surprises. Alex, Steve's partner, will be in the movie and will be played by Kirsten Dunst, but there is also a good chance that even Herobrine will appear. The reason is the confirmation that actor Matt Berry will play a mysterious character. The video includes a joke in which someone from the production crew tries to hand him a shirt identical to Steve's. That is because, according to the legends, Herobrine looks like Steve, but with completely white eyes. To make things even more interesting, Matt Berry looks quite a bit like Jack Black. In fact, he was going to play Steve in the first movie, and Jack Black only got the role because of scheduling issues. And speaking of schedules, this sequel will be released on July 23rd, 2027. Even though Herobrine was created by Minecraft fans and has never appeared in the game, the legend became so popular that he was referenced in the first movie, in the scene where Steve's eyes turn white during an illusion. So it looks like Warner was already setting the stage to introduce this villain on the big screen. Frozen 3. Frozen 3 is another movie that is already in development and promises to be pretty amazing. We already know the movie's synopsis, and there are two very interesting things in it. One of them is that we will see Anna and Kristoff's wedding. What is truly shocking is that, according to the synopsis, Elsa and Anna's family will welcome a mysterious new member, which has led many people to believe that Anna will be pregnant with Kristoff's baby and that her child will be born during Frozen 3. And the mysterious part would be because nobody knows whether the baby will be a boy or a girl. Others believe that this mysterious new member will be an adult relative whom neither Anna nor Elsa knew about, but who will finally appear after being missing for so many years. However, we will only know for sure when the movie is released on November 24th, 2027. The Incredibles 3. After Frozen, another incredible Disney movie is coming to theaters. The Incredibles 3. It looks like the movie's script is being kept completely under wraps, but some people believe that the villain will be Zarek, an immortal man feared by every superhero. But where did this character come from, you may be wondering? He is the villain from the Incredibles comic books released by Boom Studios after the first movie, but he was originally going to be the villain of the first film before being removed from the script. The thing is, The Incredibles 2 made the comic books no longer canon, so the next movie could use Zarek as the villain without having to consider the story from the comics. It is normal for sequels to reuse ideas that were discarded from previous movies. Zootopia 2 did this by introducing Captain Hogbottom, who was going to appear in the first Zootopia before being removed. There is no concrete evidence that Zarek will be in the movie, but since he was already considered for the first film, some fans believe Pixar could still bring this idea back. Either way, The Incredibles 3 will be released on June 16th, 2028, which is the movie's official release date. By the way, we can already tell you that the final movie in this video is also about superheroes.
Wanna keep having fun with us? Then subscribe and turn on the notification bell.
Donkey Kong. Going back to video game adaptations, Illumination has another movie based on a Nintendo character in the works, Donkey Kong. Universal Pictures, which owns Illumination, registered the copyright for a movie with the working title Untitled Donkey Kong Project. Another detail may have already revealed its release date. Universal's movie schedule revealed that an untitled Illumination/Nintendo movie will be released on April 12th, 2028. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is not coming out until 2029, and the only other movie being made by Illumination and Nintendo is Donkey Kong, so all we have to do is connect the dots. The Legend of Zelda. But Donkey Kong is not Nintendo's riskiest bet. While it stays in the world of animation, The Legend of Zelda will try something completely different, bringing the Kingdom of Hyrule into live action, with Benjamin Evan Ainsworth playing the warrior Link and Bo Bragason playing Zelda. The production is being made by Sony Pictures alongside Nintendo and will be released on April 30th, 2027. But do you know what is even more interesting? The movie has already finished filming, so the entire story is already complete. Gatto. The same thing we said about Zelda cannot be said about Gatto, which is still in production. The Pixar movie will be about an Italian cat, and there is something absolutely wild about it. The studio confirmed that the story will feature an Italian cat mafia. That is pretty much all we know about the movie so far. But do we really need to know more to want to see it in theaters? Oh yes, we do need to know one more little thing. The movie comes out on March 5th, 2027. However, one of the most anticipated productions of 2027 has a different name and could completely break down the barrier between animation and the real world. Let's talk about it now. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. This is the animated movie that will bring the Spider-Verse trilogy to an end, with Miles Morales as the main Spider-Man. And this movie has been surrounded by rumors ever since production began, mainly because it has been delayed several times. times. But the story looks extremely promising. One of the most popular theories is that Miles Morales and Gwen will travel to a live-action world and be physically played by their voice actors, since Donald Glover played a live-action version of the Prowler in Across the Spider-Verse, and especially because Sony Pictures has already confirmed plans to make a live-action Miles Morales movie. Well, get ready for June 18th, 2027, because that is when this movie arrives in theaters. The next step is right in front of you. 2 fun-filled videos waiting for your click. Thanks, and see you soon.